This episode of ETC is sponsored by Oculus. There's nothing we love more on this fucking joke of a video game news show than breaking the hearts of innocent little children. Unless it's breaking the hearts of middle-aged slobs who still love games that were made for babies. That's fun too. Well, today we get to do both because the company you love and defend so much has turned its back on you for the last time. Come to the dark side, kids. Nintendo sucks and T.U.G.S got the good shit.
Here we go!
Where can we get started this week with the Nintendo Dog and Pony Show? Oh, you nostalgic assholes who can't be bothered to download ROMs onto your computer are crying because you can't get your little hands on one of those mini NES classics.
Oh.
Boo fucking who. The only reason this is a must-have product is so you can attempt to entice people over to your place to check it out because your personality just isn't good enough to make the drive.
Of course, these stupid things sold out instantly. Meanwhile, things like the Sega Genesis Plug and Play, those systems that come loaded with twice or 3 times as many games, have been gathering dust on the shelves of your local Walgreens for the past 4 years.
Sad.
By the way, they were selling for like $20. So why did this one do so well in comparison? Nintendo. Because if anyone knows how to activate the member berries swirling around in your bowels, it's Nintendo. And all they had to do was shrink the old console, put it in a cute little box, and load it with bestsellers like Double Dragon 2 and Ice Climber. And they knew that your greasy mitts will be all over these little things. Ice Climber, whoa, I love it.
Oh, good.
Double Dragon 2, my favorite.
You remember Ronald Reagan?
Have no fear though, thanks to your constant barrage of death threats to the faceless Twitter feed, Nintendo actually responded and said that they're actually willing to stock more of these paperweights that you'll forget about after 2 hours as long as you're willing to buy them. Funny how that works.
Yeah.
So, guys, and yes, I mean mostly guys, ones that are probably over 30 years old, and still holding on to their youth. Calm down, because there will be a steady flow of additional systems through the holiday shopping season and into the new year. You know about steady flows, right? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot that your dick gets clogged with kidney stones on a regular basis because of all that soda you drink.
Boom.
Oh well, at least you can sit back and play a game of Donkey Kong Jr.
Oh, but you guys are mean.
Oh.
This is all about fun. No! This is serious. Gaming is serious, and it should be treated with respect because someone needs to hold these companies' feet to the fire. You think Nintendo is your friend? Well, pop quiz, hotshot. When is Zelda Breath of the Wild supposed to come out?
Obviously the answer is 2015 because it was a Wii U exclusive.
Wrong.
Okay, how about March 2017 because they made everyone wait around so that it could be a launch title for that hot new tablet that everyone's talking about, the Nintendo Switch.
Wrong.
No, they can't do that. They can't delay it again. My feelings would be hurt.
Well, too bad because it's delayed. And it's looking like at the very least it won't be able to hit stores until late spring or early summer, which is an obvious hit to Switch's entire selling point at launch.
But I need to be able to take this to parties and fucking bother people by bringing a game console to a place where people are trying to drink and have conversations.
Well, too bad.
Did you see the Zelda?
Listen, why would you run out and grab a Switch if you can't play Zelda? That's the eternal question. But, you know, the reasoning behind this is apparently because of localization, which means they have to prep it for multiple regions. Not everyone speaks English.
You know, back in my day, video games came in English.
No, they came in Japanese first.
No, they didn't.
Obviously, they should have seen this coming since they've been working on the damn thing since 2013, but whatever, it's delayed, and they're saying that it won't be done until December, and then they need about 4 to 6 months of QA before the game can actually go gold. Hopefully it never comes out.
Oh, and by the way, there were rumors this week of a price leak for that Nintendo tablet thanks to a glitch on the Canadian Toys R Us website.
ToysRUs.thanks.
A website for kids, not adults. People said that because it was listed there for 329 Canadian Canucks, that it would probably fall to around 250 American dollars for us red-blooded US Americans after currency conversion. But we think all these sites are fucking stupid and that there's no way that Nintendo is going to debut its high-quality next-gen console for a mere $50 more than the standard going rate of a DS. Come on!
Yeah.
T.U.G.S has never been wrong, and we're going to throw in a guess of $400 on launch date, simply because tablets sometimes go for much more than that, and they want to be seen as more than a tablet, right, guys? It's not just a tablet.
It's not just a
You can
tablet.
plug it in.
It's got little plastic controllers attached to it as well.
Blah, blah, blah. If they launch at $250, we will eat a bug. Just like that guy that said Trump wasn't going to win on the new episode of Weekly Weird News.
But let's distance ourselves from Nintendo the same way that President Trump has distanced himself from Chris Christie and talk about something else for a bit. Something that needs to be brought up in literally every episode of T.U.G.S ever made. No Man's Sky!
Oh no!
Woo! Did Fuckboy finally break his silence? No. Does the game finally have a point? No.
No.
Is it ever going to be everything we always dreamed it could be? No.
Sorry.
The news is that Hello Games designer Gareth
Baby born.
he's left the studio entirely
Uh-oh.
and will instead be joining the studio who is developing Star Citizen.
Oh no!
A game that exists in the same category and is somehow way better than No Man's Sky despite not even being fully released yet.
It's never coming out now.
Yeah.
They just ruined Star Citizen.
Yeah. Whoops.
Well, what this means for any future No Man's Sky updates is anyone's guess, but at this point, did you really think this game was eventually going to be amazing no matter how much time passed? Because if you did, fuck you, you're dumb.
Yeah.
The other news, though, is that because of No Man's Sky's lie-filled trailer, the Game Awards will be changing the way they present trailers for future titles. Geoff Keighley, also known as Jeff Keighley, the man behind the Game Awards, said that companies will need to be more transparent. The Game Awards would dive deeper into the games and the gameplay.
But No Man's Sky isn't entirely to blame
Yes,
because
they are.
the Game Awards, at least it came out. The Game Awards is also responsible for passing off this piece of shit as an actual game that would someday exist. That's right, Human Element.
Oh, when's that coming out?
A game that was announced all the way back in 2012 and finally got a trailer on the Game Awards, except they just showed off a bunch of pre-rendered nonsense that was pretty far from what the game had originally billed itself as. Sorry. Fun stuff. Anyways, the Game Awards are a big waste of time, and they're just a marketing mechanism for advertisers and game companies. Stick to the T.U.G.S, which is the only ethical Game Awards, because no one in their right mind would ever sponsor it.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Every year we give the T.U.G.S kiss of death to all of
yeah.
our winners.
Yeah. We said No Man's Sky was going to be the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
look what happens.
Also, we're going to pick up on a fun story that we missed an episode or two ago, and even though it's quite late, we love reading these, so we're going to do it anyway. Blizzard did another one of those massive ban hammer strikes recently over in China. And in typical Blizzard fashion, posted a list of the banned users' names on their forum so people could shame them.
Yeah.
Shame! Because shame is the only thing that works in this world.
It's true.
And again, the players' screen names are pretty fantastic. These Chinese people really know how to name their characters that get banned. So let's just run through a list.
Because they can only have 1 or 2 kids legally.
Let's go through a list of these banned Chinese players, and yes, these were their real in-game screen names.
Heal me, I need healing.
I crushed Seagull.
Killing you makes me tired.
The world could always use more butts. I agree.
Shit.
I'll never ult as Hanzo. Damn.
Fish that loves eating cat. That has to be like fish that loves eating pussy, right? They just
I don't know.
translated it wrong.
Can't stop studying.
Girlfriend that leaks air.
I think that's a fart. Miniature bra.
Call me the god of bitches.
And of course, if I don't get play of the game, I'll stream me eating shit.
Well, it just so happens that we have If I Don't Get Play of the Game, I'll Stream Me Eating Shit in the studio with us today. And guess what? He is just a shitty Sombra player who doesn't get any accolades. So let's get him in here so we can all watch him eat some shit live on T.U.G.S. Bring in the player, the best player of all. That's you.
Was that me?
That's you.
Wait, Shibby's Chinese?
Yeah.
Damn.
Shibby was China
Like-
the whole time.
I'm like Yao Ming. T.U.G.S boys and T.U.G.S girls, I'm back. Like those protesters marching up and down local highways, fucking up everyone's commute.
One of them got hit.
Good. Look,
Well, it's
just
a highway, so.
look, just because your Game of the Year candidate lost the Video Game Awards election does not mean you get butthurt. While I would love to join these meaningful and impactful protests, such as getting a video game pre-order abolished, microtransactions removed, bullshit pre-order trailers
What's a
permanently banned.
microtransaction?
Ugh, No
Logical
Man's
fun
Sky.
world.
I cannot participate in such activities because these protesters clearly do not have jobs. Look, if protesting was a profitable career path, sure.
Woo!
I would consider participating, but I'm too busy
Partic-
ethically
Participating.
reviewing video games which I am passively aggressively protest. I mean, reviewing video games, which I'm being paid to. I mean, reviewing
alcohol from here.
reviewing games that are trash, and these developers need to be humble. With that said, I'm reviewing Dishonored 2. While the first title is rated at an overwhelmingly positive on Steam, that was hard to get out, winning over 100 self-proclaimed Game of the Year awards, Dishonored 2 should be rated as overwhelmingly dog shit. How is it possible that in November 2016, developers and publishers still don't give a shit about the PC version? It's so unoptimized and nearly unplayable on my god-tier computer. The first game, regular Dishonored, like Hillary's husband being honorably discharged president, ran cleanly, much like his penis.
Slick Willie.
God bless. Picking between the two main different characters, a male or female, much like our two-party system here in America, is bland, dated, and does not impact the story and unfolds to the level at which we the people thirst for. Sure, you can play through the game either doing stealthily like WikiLeaks or high chaos level like Trump, not inviting press to a local New York steakhouse. Some level of choice is good, I agree, but both candidates are the same devil. Overall, when a highly anticipated AAA title is released, and I'm playing it on a setup that is way above the recommended specs, but still runs like shit, I feel dishonored for playing this. 0 out of 9, the size in gigabytes of the day one patch.
But there was no butt shivvy. Was there?
There was not.
There was not.
No ifs, ands, or buts shivvies.
There was nothing redeeming about it?
Garbage.
Slick Willie.
But Monica.
He's a Please don't take your cum-stained
Still
jacket
smells
around.
like fucking bourbon
Yeah.
right
It
here.
does.
You're a cloud of sadness.
At least he's going to take the pressure away from us from all the people mad about Nintendo.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have other stuff you can watch. Boom! It's on the screen.
Ah!
Watch our episode about how you can smoke weed wherever the fuck you want. Also, we have a new episode of Tech News Day about those damn Snapchat spectacle eyes. And here's some fan art. Subscribe to our channel by clicking the little button.
Or unsubscribe.
Drain the swamp.